set for Sunday afternoon baseball from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Dylan Cease gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
And now, Gabriel Maciel. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1.
First pitch, 106.
Here it comes. Runs up and gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Harold Castro.
At the plate now, Harold Castro. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. The temperature here at game time still definitely on the cool side. 51 degrees at first pitch. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
One out, nobody on. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. He's got it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. So next to hit is Austin Meadows. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch on its way.
1-0. That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. It's the Tigers 0. Tribe coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Tanner Tully will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
So here is Brian Roquillo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Batting second.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Stepping in now, Brandon Marsh, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Now a throw over. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Rocchio on at first, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2 pitch. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. None out, runners at first and second. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half?
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Marsh blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Now the 1-0.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
.2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
2-2 count.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Now it'll be Colton Welker and the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but 1 pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
First and second here with nobody out. Now the double steal is on here. Well hit to right, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
To the plate now, Sean Campaneris. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now the 1-0. And a double steal try here. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag down.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
Ready now is Ronaldo Hernandez. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 1-0 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Three and 0 now.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and that'll bring up Oscar Mercado. First pitch of the AB now. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
0-1 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Monasterio.
And stepping in, Andrew Monasterio. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. He's set, and the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through into left, a base hit, and they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Sometimes you need a little luck, sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
In now, Brian Roquillo, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
0-2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So they strike for 4 runs in the inning, but are denied a chance to really do damage as they leave the bases loaded. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Indians 4 and the Tigers 0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
First pitch of the AB on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Scott Kingery.
And in steps Scott Kingery. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Nope. Inside, ball 2.
Now the 2-0. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Next up for Detroit, Tim Marmolejo. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball.
2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the DH, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Franmil Reyes.
Next, here is Franmil Reyes. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First pitch of the AB now. Two out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. Meadows moving back. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0. So Joe Adell bats now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch.
Ball.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command, and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Ball, one strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Pitch is popped up. Hernandez waits on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Dietrich.
So to get his day started at the plate, Joe Dietrich trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
So now to the plate, Gabriel Maciel.
Gabriel.
As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. The 1-0.
No pitch off the plate. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count now, 3-2.
3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Tigers have cut the deficit. Now it's a 4-2 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
At the
Up next
plate
for the
now,
Tigers.
Harold Castro.
The designated hitter.
As he takes a cold
Harold
strike at the knees, it's
Castro.
0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Tribe lead this one 4-2. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Colton Welker.
The third baseman, Colton.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Welker.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Sean.
Next up is Sean Campaneris. He singled in his first AB. Now here it comes. Popped him up. Sanchez is right there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in next, Ronaldo Hernandez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat.
The right fielder, Austin Meadows.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Meadows is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Swing and a liner. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Meadows leads off second with nobody out. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's safe. Now to the plate, Scott Kingery 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ball one to start the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. Onto the home run porch and gone. So a two-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Marmolejo.
Standing in now, Tim Marmolejo. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up. And that's the second out. So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the fourth. And sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. All even now at 4 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Oscar Mercado. First offering on its way.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two and one now. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. it just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Kingery backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. In now for Cleveland, Andrew Monasterio. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Tight game here early on. 4-4 the score here in inning number 4. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brian Rocchio struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
The 1-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
He swings and misses. Throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
The 2-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Kingery backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now at the plate, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Grounded back up the middle. Kingery's there. And a fine play there up the middle may have saved a run as the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. Through 4, we're tied at 4. And now in the box, Gio Urshela 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to stand in is Joe Dietrich, off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the fourth blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now. There's 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. At the plate, Harold Castro, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. And he lays off for ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Maciel leads off first with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes. Ready with the 1-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here at Progressive Field. It's now a 5-4 Tiger lead. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here it comes.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Nope, that's it.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Got a full count. 3-2.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 3-2. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Now batting.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
In now, Tyler O'Neill, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 0-1 pitch.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Colton Welker will be next. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So stepping in is Colton Welker. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. From the stretch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And there's ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Fouled off. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fly ball to straightaway left. Maciel is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And now here is Sean Campaneris trying here to plate the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
At the plate now, Ronaldo Hernandez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll be a base hit and an RBI as well, as it ties our ball game at 5-5.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always want to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Oscar Mercado digging in now. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Indians forced to settle for 1. Trevor Williams is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Gary Sanchez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Oh, that's up there.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Scott Kingery.
Into the box, Scott Kingery, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2.
Oh, that's out.
And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here. But meanwhile, that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And it's fouled away. Sanchez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he fouls this one off.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next to hit, Tim Marmolejo. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
To the plate now, Jo Adell. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's it now.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Two balls and a strike.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Next to dig in, Gio Urshela grounded out in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Got him. So they're unable to even put the ball in play here, and now one more out can get him out of this mess with the game still tied. Joe Dietrich stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. 0-1 the count. 2 out, bases loaded. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
The pause and the 0-2. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Franklin Perez is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up Oscar Mercado.
For the Indians, the center fielder, Oscar.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Mercado.
Changeup called strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Hit on the ground to third. And that's the first out. So now into the box is Andrew Monasterio. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, number 11.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brian Roquillo. He flew out in his last AB. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1, 2, 3. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Stepping up is Gabriel Maciel. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Gabriel Maciel.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Softly hit toward the hole. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away. So now to the plate, Harold Castro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. A ball and a strike.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Down in order go the Tigers. This remains a 5-all ball game. Last half of the 7th here, and striding forward the designated hitter, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon.
And now the first pitch.
One and one.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Fouled away. The 2-2. This is in the air to left. Maciel is there, and he'll bring this one in. 1 out now for the Indians in their 7th. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2 balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Couple of walks for him thus far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down in order go the Tribe. This ball game still tied 5-all. Now to the plate, here is Gary Sanchez. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Scott Kingery waits on deck. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Three-two pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Scott Kingery. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Nick Birdie is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 43.
Up next, Tim Marmolejo. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First offering on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
3-0 now. Joe Adell waits on deck. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The center fielder, number 13, Joe Adell.
Digging in next, Joe Adell, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And now the first pitch.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0. Pitch is popped up. Campaneris is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Base is loaded, and next to hit will be Gio Urshela, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. First pitch of the AB on its way.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Here comes the 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a liner. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate as that keeps the ball game tied. Tigers strand a pair. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Striding in for the Indians, Colton Welker. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Here it comes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 2-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The first baseman.
Now at the plate is Sean Campaneris as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 home.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And he fouls this one off. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And now a pitch on the way.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Ronaldo Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the wind, the 0-1. Popped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. This remains a 5-all ball game. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Joe Dietrich. First offering.
Off the plate, ball
1. The 1-0. Right side. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gabriel Maciel. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. O'Neill is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Harold Castro. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Rocchio onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. The Indians looking to send their fans home happy. Bottom of the ninth coming up. Now into the box, Oscar Mercado, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Oscar Mercado.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 1-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
Full count. 3 and 2.
Count still full. 3-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, Andrew Monasterio. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 home. 1 out, nobody on. Sent out to straightaway center field. Adele is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next, it'll be Brian Rocchio. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. From the wind, the 2-0. Hit hard on the ground to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. This ball game still tied 5-all. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Here's the first pitch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next for the Tigers, Scott Kingery, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the first pitch. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with two down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Tigers leave one. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Striding forward now is the DH, Brandon Marsh, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 1-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Lined hard to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 32, Rodney Reyes.
Big at-bat now, and here is Franmil Reyes. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Fouled off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And that misses. 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of the game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now to bat, Tyler O'Neill. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Hit on the ground out to short. Kingery's there. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are all tied 5-5. Jose Quijada takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Marmolejo.
Now at the plate, here is Tim Marmolejo, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch, and they start him out away with a called strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Joe Adell, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. That swung out and missed. We're even at 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 2-2 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's the first pitch.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0. Ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Count remains full. And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Next up, Joe Dietrich. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Kingery at second. Urshela on at first with 2 down. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they jump ahead by 3.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Miguel Castro will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. To the plate now, Gabriel Maciel. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And this will be fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Hernandez recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. But not before 3 cross the plate for the Tigers on the strength of this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Tribe. It's the Tigers 8 and the Indians 5. Michael Aoki takes the mound in a save situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. At the plate now is Colton Welker. Flew out last time up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Sean Campaneris. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
The catcher,
Stepping in now, Ronaldo Hernandez. As he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
None out, runners at first and second. Sacrifice attempt here. One there. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Striding in is Oscar Mercado, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch on its way as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation called for it right here. He's got to forget.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. Detroit blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Franklin Perez claims the win out of the pen, his first, as he tosses 5 no-hit innings. Michael Aoki wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victory.